Well, hey Lawrence, hey JoJo. So I'm stealing somebody's tagline, aka Miss Jasmine Masters. I'm gonna steal her tagline, and I'm gonna say, no, I don't steal, but I'm stealing Miss Jasmine Masters' tagline because it's appropriate for this. Hi, my name is Joseph McRae, and I have something to say. All right, so here we go. This is gonna be very short because I gotta get to the bottom of it. So, in light of getting the third video in this, as I call it, the Pulpit Chronicles, in light of getting the third video just a little while ago, a lot of things ain't adding up about this video. Let's take away the fact that they are in church. Let's remove that fact. Remove that all out of the situation. Hey JoJo, let's figure out why the preacher's son allowed himself to be videotaped. Forget where they were at. I mean, where they're at was shocking. But at the end of the day, some of us have done things in some places that were just as shocking. Just because it wasn't church, don't mean it was shocking. I've seen videos of you all walking through public parks with your dicks hanging out. I've seen videos of y'all screwing on the side of a highway where anybody driving past can see. So let's remove that shock value of the church out of the video. Why would someone like the pastor's son do this? Why? Because at the end of the day, the boy in the video that taped it clearly had nothing to lose from it. But the pastor's son had everything to lose. And I saw a video of him, because y'all know, by us being social media, and we hit 1,000 views, 2,000 views, that people now are just sending us stuff just to get us to talk about it. So I have a video of him singing in church, and he could sing. Miss Girl, you don't have to ask her what her mouth can do, because one, you saw it. If you saw the video, you saw what her mouth can do. But I was shocked when I saw that Miss Thing could sing. She could sing, like she really could sing. And I'm like, well, I hope you wasn't aspiring to be a gospel singer, because that little dream is out the window right now. Maybe maybe you just singing because they made you sing. But at the end of the day, she could really sing. Like, if I was her, I would have thought, I would have said, okay, well, I got this little thing, and the way the church was going up for him when he was singing, I'm like, I would have tried to make a record or a CD or something, because he could sing. And that's coming from somebody who grew up in church, in the choir. And I don't say many people can have talents unless I'm impressed by their talents. And he can sing. So clearly, he either was mad at his father for whatever reason, and he did this on purpose, or the other boy was either blackmailing him or had a vendetta against the church, or maybe both of them had a vendetta against his father and the church. Who knows? But this video is way deeper than what was going on in the video, because it's way too much. It's way too much going on. Nobody, and I don't care. And Tremel argued his fact. I argued my fact. If you saw my video and you saw Tremel's video, if you didn't see my video, make sure you like and subscribe to the McRae King's Corner on YouTube, because my video is posted there. But my thing has always been about the shame that he's bringing on his family. Me being the preacher's son, me having a grandmother who was the mother in the church, I kept all my dirt away from my family, because I knew the position they held in church. So I wasn't going to do it. Now, I wasn't going to do it in places where people could come back and tell them things about me. Yes, they knew I was gay. And yes, back then I was a queen, honey, a queen, with blonde hair and the whole nine. But that was around them. I didn't go around their friends and people of that nature. They knew what was up, but I stayed away. I really didn't do family functions that much. I really didn't come around that much because I kept my family's church values at heart when I did what I did. My mother could never say she was embarrassed by me because she might have saw me, my family might have saw me, but I never came around their friends and did that. I kept it at a certain degree. And most preacher kids do. Except, unfortunately, for some of the preacher's daughters, they end up pregnant and their story is told at that point. But the boys can't end up pregnant, or they'll get somebody pregnant, and unless the girl comes to church, nobody technically will ever know. So the girls, have to be a little more careful than the boys. But at the end of the day, preacher's kids know what's the deal. And yes, we rebel, and yes, at the end of the day, we all 9 times out of 10 go crazy because we're held to this higher standard. And hey Carlos, we held to this higher standard. And, that's what people do. We didn't ask for that life. You asked for it. You the preacher. You the mother of the church. You the evangelist. You the deacon. We didn't ask for that life. So yes, it's unfair for you to hold us to that standard. But it's a standard nonetheless that we're held to. So that's why I'm saying that he clearly had something against the church, his father, or that boy in the video was blackmailing him and had something against his father and the church. Because, like I said, I got the 3rd video and there's no possible way. You just can't tell me that this boy just did this. And again, let's take away the fact that it was in church. I wouldn't care if it was in a hotel room. People still had ammunition. He was still being videotaped. I don't care if it was in a hotel room. I don't care if it was in his house. I don't care if it was in a park. You saw what happened to, what was that singer, Tonex, I think his name was. When his little video came out, he can hardly sell a CD now. And see, this is part of the problem. If y'all start living in your truth, and y'all start just being who you are, instead of the shock value that, oh my God, first of all, I don't even know why y'all let people tape you. That's number one. Number one, if you are in a I want to say high profile, but not necessarily high profile, but once you have something to lose from being seen on the videotape, why? That's one thing. If you don't know you're being videotaped, because I've had friends that did not know they were being videotaped, and then they found out later, that's not your fault. That's totally not your fault. You didn't know. You can't be blamed for that. But when you're looking directly into the camera, honey, you know you're being videotaped. And the camera is as close to you. You're this close, like I am right now. You know you're being videotaped. Why? Why do it to yourself? Why? He shows his face in the 3rd one. Right. The boy in the 3rd one, the boy that's videotaping shows his face. So he ain't got nothing to lose. Because he the one doing the videotaping. He has absolutely nothing to lose. Nothing. So he didn't care if people saw him on video, because he showed his face in the 3rd video. This is about the preacher's son. Like, why video? Unless, like I said, maybe this is his way of coming out. Maybe this is his way of telling his father, I don't care, I'm gay, and this is who I am. And now, bam, it's in your face, and it's in everybody's face, and everybody knows now. I wouldn't do things that way, but just because I wouldn't do it don't mean other people will do it. I know somebody a personal friend of mine, that I insisted he was gay for years to his face. And he kept telling me I'm not. And one night I'm bored watching my Vidsta and his video popped up and I like to die. I said, oh my God, he's a professional porn star. But he told me he wasn't gay. And even when I saw him after I saw the video, he said, Joseph, you were the first person I thought about the day I stepped on set and said, I wonder if he's ever going to see this video. Well, I saw it. But if that's your way of coming out, that's your way of coming out. I can't knock how you do what you do. I personally wouldn't do it that way, but okay. But there's more behind these videos than just the obvious. And if you take out the fact that they are in church, you'll realize there's something behind this video. Because the preacher's son had way more to lose than the other boy. Because the other boy put his face willingly in the video. It's one thing if you never being seen. But in the third video, his face is bam right just this close in the video. So he clearly had nothing to lose because he put his face in the video. It's one thing if a person is videotaping you and it's just your face and you being seen. But once they break the rule and put their face in the video, then... Or maybe somebody stole the videos out of his phone. Because, some of y'all walk around and don't have a lock on your phone. And y'all just put your phones down and people pick up your phones and do whatever they want. In 2019, because I did that to somebody one day. They put their phone down. I went through their pictures and I found what I wanted to see. And I politely sent it to myself to my phone. So now I have a compromising picture of someone. And they don't know I have it because I went through their phone and sent it to myself. Because they didn't have a lock on their phone. So, y'all need to lock your phones because it's 2019. And a lot of y'all keep a lot of things in your phone that you don't want everybody to see. That's number one. Number two, I am going to get to the bottom of this. One way or another, I'm going to find out something. Because this is deeper than that. And like I said, it really was just shocking to me. And let's not get this twisted, okay? Preachers been screwing women in the pulpit for years, okay? Let's get this. That's not the shocking value for me. That wasn't the shocking value for me. Because men have been screwing women in pulpits for years. But they just ain't videotaped it. And if they did videotape it, they wasn't stupid enough to let it get out. And the real question is, would it be as shocking if it was a woman? If it was a woman and a pastor, would it be as shocking to y'all that she was in the pulpit letting this man do what he wanted to do to her? Because I know a lot of people will say, they would give her a pass because she's a woman versus two men doing it. Like, if you want to say it's a sin, then it ain't like the gay boys are going to go to the 7th layer of hell. And because the pastor and her, man and woman, they're going to go to the 3rd layer of hell. It is what it is. It ain't like if they was in the bedroom, God see the same thing, whether it's in the bedroom or in the pulpit. And then most of y'all sitting there judging them. Honey, half of y'all don't even go to church. And the other half of y'all are doing way more worse things than what they did in the pulpit. So the judgmental part of it, I didn't judge that part of it. It was shocking that they did in the pulpit. I would have never done anything like that. But, see, when I said sin is sin and how y'all bitches is sinning more, my live views just dropped. Because y'all don't like the truth when the truth is being told. But it's all good. My shock value of the video was about his family. Thinking about what his family is going to say and the technical shame he's bringing on his family. And that would be for a woman or a man. Being a preacher's daughter or being a preacher's son. I don't care if it was a preacher's daughter in there screwing a man. I don't care if it was a preacher's son on that pulpit screwing a woman. Or the way it went. Or a preacher's daughter with another girl. For me, it was always the shame that's coming to his family. And the repercussions of what his family is going to have to deal with. That's what it was for me. All the rest of it, I didn't care. Because I ain't never did it in the pulpit. But... that part of it, it was like, okay, but she's brave. Kudos to you, sis, that you wanted to do it in the pulpit, but it ain't something I would have did. My thing has always been about the shame. My thing has always been about the family part of it. Like, what you not realizing what you're doing to your family. That's why I'm saying there has to be something behind this video. Because of what he did to his family. Or If you want to just tell me that the power of the dick is that good that he ain't think about that, he just wanted the dick and did what he wanted to do, because that could just be the case too. I think it's more to it than that, but that could be the case too. That he just wanted it, and that was where he could get it, and he did what he did. Wait, why y'all live at the same time? Oh, I didn't know he was live, Cole. He outside taking a walk, and I'm inside the house, as you see. I didn't know he went live. But, yeah. But my live wasn't meant to be long. My live was just to give y'all something to think about. Those of you that saw the video. And when I got part 3 just a little while ago, I gagged. But no, I didn't gag. I'm not going to say I gagged. But when I got part 3, see, because when you watch part 1 and 2, if you notice, the boy videotaping the video is scanning around the church. He's panning around the church. So clearly that says it's a setup. Because for you to pan around the church, people don't need to know where you at. And that's what he was doing. He was panning around to show people where they were at. That's number 1. So that's what you get from 1 and 2. And then again, in 1 and 2, you don't see the person videotaping face. But in part 3, his face is clearly in the camera. And I'm not going to say what they're doing in part 3, but you see the other person's face in the video. And like somebody said, oh, well, he's light skinned. Is that even the same people? That could be somebody different. Well, in certain light, I look darker. In certain light, I look lighter. So it's all about lighting. That is the boy that was allegedly supposed to be in the video. He just looked darker because of the lighting in that setting. And I really hope that third video, I don't know, because the third video, you really can't see if they're in the same place or they're somewhere different. Or even if somebody just got a video of the other boy, it don't even have to be the same person that was in part 1 and 2. They don't have to be the preacher's son, because you don't really see the preacher's son face in part 3. You see the other boy's face in part 3. So you know, it is what it is. But I know the first 2 are the same video. If the third one is part of 1 and 2, because allegedly there's 5 parts to this video. If the third one is part 3 of 2 that I got, then it was definitely a setup. There was definitely a motive behind it. And I'm being nosy. I want to know what it was. Just because I want to know. I see all y'all, and I got you. But with that being said, and I had to use Jasmine Masters' tagline because that was very suiting for this video. Hi, I'm Joseph McRae, and I have something to say. But I don't steal often. But stealing is not telling you where you got it from. I'm telling y'all where I got it from. I'm going to give the girl kudos. I took her tagline for the moment. I'm not going to take it all as it's just for this one video. Because I like it. And something to say rhymes with McRae. So that's why it was appropriate for the moment. But yes, I am going to go. And I am going to get me something to drink because I'm extremely thirsty right now. I need some water. And I want y'all to enjoy your day. And it is Wednesday. So we'll probably be back tonight with Grown Folks Talk. And then somebody told me my husband is live right now. I don't know he's live because he's outside going for a walk. And I'm inside, as you see. So I didn't even know he went live. So, with that being said, enjoy your day. I'm going to get on my Inspector Gadget skills and do some more investigation for you guys. I will talk to you later. Peace.